It's that time once again. Sit back and get ready to kick it old school with J-Dub and Big Kev. This is OT with the OGs. Are you ready?
Happy Monday, everybody. Here we are. Finally, July 29th, 2019. You know what today is, right, Kep? How you doing, man? What's going on?
What's up, man? Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I don't know if we have anybody in chat just yet, but I'm sure we will. We're recording, though, so we'll be good to go.
Wait, speak again. Your audio's
Say that again.
speak. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good now. You're good.
Cool. All right. Let me. Sorry for the delay.
I just looking, just looking at your camera and my camera. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? I need a new camera. I need a fancy dancy schmancy camera like everybody else.
I think we could.
I look like I'm on VHS quality.
Nah, man. I've also got your picture blown up, so it kind of distorts it a little bit. You know, like I'm stretching the pixels to make it fit.
That's why I shaved. That's why I shaved to blow things up and distort it, make it look bigger.
It looks good.
Whoa, what? No, oh, okay, never mind.
You look like MTV in the 90s. Yeah. So.
No, I'm talking about other things.
Right. I wonder what that would be.
That's a different podcast. What's up, everybody? Everybody just coming in. I just had to deal with some house issues because the utility company turned our water off even though we paid the bill. So that was not a fun conversation on the telephone with some poor lady who had no business getting the wrath of me because she didn't turn my water off. But anyways.
Yeah, so that's what we've been dealing with for the last couple minutes and the lack of energy.
Right before we were supposed to go live. My kids were outside doing one of their chores. And Dad, we have no water. What? Did you pay your bill? Like my kids asking their dad, if we pay the bills? Like, do you always have water? We always pay the bills. Are you gonna ask me what? We don't live in a third world country. Yes, right. We pay the bills.
Mike is low. Is that what you guys are saying? My mic.
I wanted to slap my kid just for asking me if I paid the bill.
Yeah, that I knew you were gonna be pissed. So I don't blame you. I would have been fucking pissed.
Jay was just telling me in DMs. He's like, "What are you agitated about today? What are you pining about today?" And you spelled it pinning, so I was like, pinning? What the hell is pinning?
Yeah, you've never heard pinning?
No, pining. I mean, pining. I've never heard. Get out. I want to slap you for asking me if I paid my bill. Shut the door. Let me do my podcast, and let me be in peace until I'm done. Shut the door. Go watch TV.
That should help.
He's fine. Go watch TV. Parenting 101.
Thank you for the feedback, guys. I have no clue why these levels are so whack all the time. So hopefully it sounds better now.
You got to check your desktop audio too. Like all your right click on your on the open volume mixer and check all those levels.
Yeah, that's
That has a lot to do with it too.
yeah, that's but yeah, I'll check that. But we should be good. Should be good now.
Like I said, man, get rid of slobs. Just get OBS Studio.
I'm gonna get go ahead.
Quit trying to be a hipster with all these young streamers and just go OBS Studio.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of VM Banana too, or Potato.
Potato.
That shit.
That's what it works like, a potato.
Whenever it works, it sounds good. It just works fucking like 50% of the time.
Oh, let's get into it, man. Who's ready?
Get into it.
I got a good night's sleep. Well, not really. I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and I got like 4 hours sleep. So, anyways, I'm probably working on 14 hours of sleep in the last 4 or 5 days.
Right. Today is a special day. This is a Madden gamers holiday. Madden holiday or something like that is what I've heard some people calling it.
For us big spenders, anyway.
Yeah, for the big spenders. So, you and I talk a couple times here and there throughout the weekend. But how was your weekend? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? I know you've been up late at night. You didn't take a shower for like 3 days.
Yeah, but you know when you're sitting here and you can smell yourself through your shorts, that's when it's time to take a shower. But yeah, it was like 3 days. It was lovely, man. I got a lot of people, didn't get privy to a code. There were quite a few people that did get privy to a code. I received a code from Mutthead for participating in Friday Night Football and being a part of Mutthead and being a decently respected influencer in the community as far as always, being in everybody's streams and chats and just having a social media presence and whatnot. But they only gave me the code because Mutthead requested it from EA because Mutthead wanted to do Friday Night Football Friday, and they wanted it to be Madden 20. So they requested EA give them codes for that because they didn't want to have to put up with EA Access and that whole thing. So, and EA said, sure, we'll give you codes for your competitors. So every competitor that was in Friday Night Football Friday got a code for the standard edition and a EA Access code, a year of EA Access for free, which EA did by themselves. That wasn't even asked of. So, that was pretty cool of them. So I've had the game since Wednesday evening. I've had the standard edition since Wednesday evening. So almost a week.
Yeah.
I mean, just shy of a week. So I've been grinding. I've been playing solos a little bit ahead. I've played I've probably played like 35 games of head to head.
Same here. Right.
But I've been grinding. I'm a level 44 right now.
Nice.
Hopefully to beat a 50. Hopefully beat a 50 by tonight. My wife went on vacation. We went on vacation. We went on vacation for a few days. And then we came back, and then I was privy to this code. And my wife took this whole past week off, knowing that Madden was coming. She knew how busy I would be with getting ready and whatnot. So she took the whole week off so that I could just sit here and prepare. And luckily I did get that code because I took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had 5 days of just sitting here, just playing Madden. I mean, it was doing nothing. I mean, I didn't have to worry about nothing. She made breakfast. She did everything. So, I mean, people are going to be upset that, I got the team I do and I'm at the level I got and whatever else. But I've sat here for 5 straight days doing nothing but cruising Twitch and cruising people's Madden streams and playing Madden, putting it, and obviously I've been blessed with some donations here and there from people, because I get a lot of support through my stream.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm loving it right now.
What was your best pull?
I actually I got on this morning. I was tired. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling it. I'm just going to pull a get a gold. And I put the video on Twitter. Well, I'm trying to get up my editing skills. I'm trying to be more entertaining than I already am. So I put a video on Twitter. Boom, up pops an 88 Jalen Ramsey and a get a gold pack, the first one of the year this morning.
Congrats, dude. Nice.
Bought his power up, powered him up.
You did power him up?
Oh yeah.
I'm holding off on powering people up. At least for right now. Yeah.
I've got tier 4 lockdown. He's got 90 man, 88 zone, 91 press, 87 play rec.
Nice. He is a beast. His 84 is a beast. I can only imagine his power up's just going to cause more havoc in the field.
I don't want to show my team right now. It's just people be upset.
What's the overall?
84.
So I've got an 84 too. I've got a pretty good team. I've got a level 50. I got Mel.
Well, I've got some pretty crappy linebackers because I don't really use linebackers that much.
No, you run all DBs.
Yeah, so if I had a couple better linebackers,
yeah,
I'd probably be like an 85 or 86. But,
well, I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it one bit. Though I'm on PC, you're on PlayStation. You definitely have the upper hand. You're in a very much smaller percentile than I am, is what I'm saying. So congrats, man. That's great. Good for you.
A smaller percentile in what?
As far as having like a better team. So you're an 84. So say like of the total player base on PC right now, probably like 40% of the people that are playing on PC has an 84 team, as to where maybe 2% of the people on PlayStation has an 84.
Yeah, I would wonder the demographics. I guess you call it demographic. How many people are actually on PC and playing, and have that Origin access and whatnot. So it'd be interesting to know the numbers on that. How many? Because you guys got it. You guys got the full game. PC got the full game. What, Wednesday, right? You guys got it Wednesday.
Yeah. And it's 100.
So
Go ahead.
I got it the same day you guys did. So
yeah. So it's $100 for the Origin access, like EA access. It's just called Origin on PC, and it's $100 a year. But you get
all the games.
You get all the games on release day, and you get the most legendary edition, and you get all the free shit with it. So I can only assume that if anybody's playing on PC, they have that. I could be wrong.
That'd be pretty dope for console. Hey, EA.
They're never gonna do that. They have to be doing it to try to grow their player base. I mean, that's the only thing, because they're damn near giving it away.
My only concern with PC is, the bots and the mods and the auction house and I already put up with enough cheese playing head to head. I don't need I don't need wizardry going on my field with PC, because I'm sure it's going to happen.
Yeah, at some point they do a pretty good job of keeping that shit on the low. They've got a pretty good system in place. I can't remember what it's
putting up with enough X factors and superstar abilities. I don't need some nerd hacking my shit.
Right. I was after the first 48 hours, I was ranked number 10 head to head, just to tell you what the competition looked like.
So there's 11 people playing on PC. All right.
I don't know how many people are playing, but it can't be too many, because I am not very good. I am working on my stick work though, and then I need you to help me with you're a wizard, Jay, right? You'll have to help me with my scheme, maybe. Maybe that'll help push me over the edge. I'm gonna get what is it? What's that?
Playbook.gg.
That's what I was just gonna say. I need to get a playbook.gg subscription, or have somebody try to maybe donate me one. BK. Maybe BK's around or watching today. So, yeah, I mean, an exciting day, a rare day, a day that comes once every year, a week that comes once every year. For a football fan, this is the start of the football season, man. We are finally here. The dog days. We got
training camps going on for I think every team now. Training camps going on. I think is this week. I think this Sunday might be the Hall of Fame game. Preseason games will be next week. Pretty sure this Sunday is the Hall of Fame game, because they started training camp this past week in the middle of the week. So
yeah,
I know the teams that play in the Hall of Fame game, they don't have that long to be in training camp. So I'm pretty sure it's this Sunday.
Right. Okay.
I haven't looked, because I haven't looked at anything but my monitor and my controller. So
same here. I know, man. I feel like such a waste. I am gonna pull it up before we get into this. I just want to see if the off season starts this weekend, because I think you're right. Usually, isn't it on like the 3rd ish?
Yeah, we're really really close.
August 1st, Thursday, Yeah, this Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday.
This Thursday.
Oh hell, I thought it was Sunday. All
No.
right,
Yeah. Well, awesome. It's
nice.
freaking exciting.
Let's get it.
I kept seeing the Patriots on ESPN, and I know I just had to change channel. Let me get the timer started.
I'd rather hear about LeBron.
Why? Because you hate hearing about LeBron?
I'll stomach listening about LeBron because how much ESPN loves LeBron and whatnot, but
Right.
I can't. I don't like listening to anything about the Patriots. Enough.
All right, here we go. Kep, it's release night. What are you most hyped about, and what do you want to tell the noobs that are coming into the game tonight?
What I want to tell the noobs in the game that's coming, buy my very high elites at a very high price. Okay. I've got a few higher overall cards. I've got a couple Richard Sherman. Well, no, one Richard Sherman because I'm keeping the one I have. I got a couple Zekes. I think I sniped a Zeke earlier for like 98K.
Dang.
So I'm hoping he's going to sell for around 250 maybe. I got an extra Fletcher Cox to sell. Who doesn't want an extra Cox? I'm just excited about everybody having the game, man. Well, at least everybody that pre-ordered. The buzz about the thing about codes and everything will die down on the Twitter, so now we can just get into my Twitter feed being filled with complaints about the game rather than the complaints about not getting a code. But I'm just excited to get into everybody's stream, because I've been in so many streams and there's so many more people streaming Madden now, which is good for the game of Madden, which is good for the community.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be up playing. Hopefully we get our pre-order stuff at midnight. Now, some people think we're getting it tomorrow morning. Some people think we're getting our pre-order stuff at midnight. Some people think we're not getting it till the 2nd. I think last year we didn't get it till the 2nd. We didn't get our pre-order content until the whole game dropped. So I don't know
if
it's
not the full game that drops tomorrow.
No, it's just Ultimate Editions, Ultimate Superstar Edition and Superstar Edition. The Standard Edition doesn't drop until the 2nd.
Okay.
So I'm hoping we get our pre-order stuff just like PC did, because when you guys got your stuff, when you got the game, you got your pre-order stuff. So hopefully we get ours tonight.
Okay.
Loyal Kralo said pre-order and loyalty on the 2nd. Well, apparently Texas Madden is in the know.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. A lot of
he's best buddies with Kralo.
The other stuff, all the other stuff did not land. Everything came out early, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did come out. So he might have said that.
I'm hoping so. I mean, if not, then I got to wait another couple days before everything I pull in the pre-order content, I'm either going to quick sell for training or sell anyway, because unless it's going to be an upgrade, a considerable upgrade to what I have now, which is going to be tough to do, then I'm going to sell it anyway.
Yeah, just stacking coin, right? And I think that's what I'm the most excited about is I'm trying to stack coin, and I don't think the PC is I'm not going to experience like you guys are, but I'm stacking coin, and I'm waiting to see what people are just going to throw up to snipe, because as well as I do, whenever you first get into the game, your first thought is to get coin or card, and if you get a card that you don't need, you're throwing that bitch up on the auction block for cheap. So I'll probably also I'll go straight into head-to-head, try to knock off some easy wins against the guys with the crap team. That's about it. We've been through this year after year, and it's essentially the same thing in that people come in, the market continues to get a little more flooded. You see prices all over the place. 2 days go by, they finally get their purses up, and then the cards skyrocket. Are you gonna sit on cards, or are you gonna sell them immediately?
It just depends on what kind of card it is. I think some of these I'm like Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, T.Y. Hilton, some of these 83s I think could go for a little bit more than the 82s, the 81s, and 80s. Get them out. Like either training or they're going to go for like 10 to 15K maybe, which is expected. But I mean, I love powering up cards, especially if it's a card that I know is going to get an upgrade throughout the year. Like just about every card I have powered up, I know it's either going to be in a promo or they're going to be a team of the week card, or they're going to have, it's going to get an upgrade because not only is it a favorite card of mine, but it's a Mutt favorite. It's a Mutt favorite card, but they're also going to do well during the season too. A-Rod's not going to stay at an 83. Even if he has a shitty season, A-Rod's going to get an upgrade.
Right.
Zach Ertz, Lane Johnson, Juju, these cards are going to get upgrades. So there's a couple cards that I'm holding on to. Like I said, I have Ty, Russell Wilson, cards of that nature. If it's a high profile name, they're going to go for considerably more. But if it's just a, whatever, then just get rid of it or sell it for training. Now, obviously, I think there's some 85s and above, 86s, 87. Obviously, those cards are going to go for a lot. Hopefully, my Fletcher Cox sells for a lot. Like I said, the Ezekiel Elliott will sell for a lot, hopefully. And then I forget the other card I have. But those higher overalls are going to sell for higher. And not right away because nobody's going to have any coin. Yeah. So you're going to have to hold on to them for a couple days, let people grind, let people get it might maybe even a week before you can sell them at a really high price. But again, that also depends on the number of people that got the game early and do have coin. So just got to keep an eye on the market, keep an eye on the market, yourself through the market with your own eyes, and keep an eye on Mutthead and average prices and whatnot.
Hey, how's that speaking of Ezekiel, how's that armbar going?
I used him for a couple games. I didn't power him up. He's a cowboy, so he's getting sold or quick sold without question.
Did you see the video that everybody's talking about?
I have not, no.
Apparently, I haven't seen it either, but apparently there's a video of an Ezekiel Elliott armbar and somebody, and it's crazy. Another OP. I've been hearing you talk about Jukebox all weekend, too.
This Jukebox is ridiculous.
Is it?
It's stupid. I didn't put I think what they need, they're nerfing, they're patching armbar. So I don't know if they're going to patch it and nerf it a little bit. They should, from what I've heard, it's that devastating that it should probably be an X factor. Like if you're going to have it, then you should have to pay for it. Abilities you don't have to really pay. Abilities you don't have to really pay for. They're not that expensive.
Yeah.
So Jukebox was 1,000 training, but
Dang.
I mean it should be an X factor. You should have to do something to gain it. Like the X factors do. You have to do certain things in the game before it's activated. If it's going to be that devastating, then that should be an X factor, not just an ability.
Yeah.
I normally quick sell Cowboys as soon as the card flips. I don't even
delete
wait.
the damn thing.
Like Jeff Heath and these other shitty Cowboys, I just quick sell them. Now I'm gonna hold on. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna hold on to Zeke. I'm gonna sell his ass.
Right? Yeah, you're gonna make a profit off of it.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. I hate them, but I'm gonna make money off you. I'm not gonna use you. I did keep Byron Evans, or not Byron Evans. Jesus Christ, that's an Eagles linebacker from the 90s. Jesus. Byron, what the frick is his name? I don't even know his name. Byron Jones, is that his name?
Yeah, Byron Jones.
Byron Jones, yeah. I powered him up only because of his ability to jump, and I needed a free safety. So when I play all my DBs on the field, he plays free safety for me, and he's back there doing disgusting things.
Is he?
I have Amari Cooper too. He's not in the lineup though. He's going to get sold or quick sold or whatever. Yeah. But Byron Jones is the only one in the lineup, that I'm playing with right now. But as soon as I'm able to get somebody who can play that position like he does, then he's gone too.
I chose Byron over Pat Pete, and I kind of was regretting it, but I have him as my number 2 CB, so maybe I'll move him over to free safety and let him ball hawk a little bit.
Yeah, with his jumping ability and his man ability with cross manning and whatnot.
Pretty good. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Codes, man. Like you stated earlier, there's been some controversy mired around these codes that are going on. What's up with the codes, dude? What are you thinking about this?
I heard MXC Jimmy has codes. Whisper MXC Jimmy for codes.
He might be in the chat, actually.
Cross manning isn't the meta right now. Codes. Moving on. I look. Somebody hit me this morning with it. I put out a tweet about people complaining about not getting the game early. Um, like, look, and they're not even. It's not even kids complaining about it. It's grown ass men who spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on Madden by your own choice, right? You not getting a code for Madden is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You're gonna get the game. You already pre-ordered it. You're getting the game. You're gonna get the game. You're gonna play the game. You're gonna pull packs. You're gonna bitch about the game. And guess what? Next year you're gonna pre-order the game. You're gonna pull packs. You're gonna play the game, and so on and so on and so on. You not getting look. EA does not owe anybody anything. They don't owe us a code. They don't owe us anything. If anything, if people should be bitching about anything as it pertains to EA and loyalty, is making the rewards better for loyalty. That's what the rewards should be better. Not just a copy, not just a code for the game, some packs. Like during the year when we get Madden rewards or MUT rewards, you get collectibles that don't get you anything.
Right.
It'll give you a head start on a program, or it'll get you a head start on a card. Then that's the thing to me is during the year reward people that are pulling packs and not pulling anything.
Yeah, that's good.
Now they up the pack rewards, but the percentages are better. But they took 12 packs out. It's 12 less packs for a bundle, but the percentages are better. So what? It's the luck of the draw. You're not guaranteed a great pull every time you pull a pack. So if you're spending a lot of money on packs, I mean, reward people for pulling packs, but during that game, you shouldn't get a free copy of Madden 20 because you spent somebody's salary on Madden 19. What the hell does that have? No, that has nothing to do with it. You buy your own addiction. You're the degenerate spending thousands of dollars on Madden. You're not entitled to a free copy of the game.
Yeah. I was indifferent about it. I feel like the Madden community in general is toxic, and I don't think anybody would say that it's not toxic. There's a lot of...
I wouldn't say toxic. Very, very, very passionate.
But there's a lot of toxic entities in the Madden community. There's a lot of toxic people, I should say. Maybe not the... You're right. The statement was wrong because everybody isn't toxic within the community, but there's a lot of toxic people. There's a lot of toxic subsets within the community. A lot of circle jerking, one would say. But it just gets old, man. I get tired of people in this community thinking that they're owed something, and then they go and beat people up on the internet. And I was saying last night that, it's like, fucking leave Kralo alone, man. Kralo doesn't have shit to do with it. If you got a problem, fucking write the EA CEO or whoever's running the division or the department. You're taking it up with the wrong person. And like you said, man, you're a grown-ass man. I wanted a copy. I wanted to be able to get... I would probably be bitching if I didn't have the game on PC. I'd find another way to go get it. But I sure as fuck wouldn't be on...
Yeah, if you want, you're going to find a way to go get it. You're not going to grovel on Twitter to Kralo and to EA devs, and then when you don't get it, then you attack them and go in a cuss word laden rant about why you think you should get it. Like, what? Like, I hope to God some of the people I've seen do it don't have kids, because I can imagine if their kid don't get a toy in Walmart, what the hell their kid's doing. Like, right. set an example. Like, and that's why a lot of people. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no, you're good. Go ahead. I didn't really have anything else to say about it.
When people tell me I'm toxic, I'm far from fucking toxic. I can be if I want to, but if there's a difference between toxicity, negativity, positivity. If there's something that needs to be addressed, address it. That doesn't mean you're negative. That just means you're addressing what needs to be addressed. Now, if you're negative when something positive happens, like I'll be the first one to admit when I'm wrong. I'll be the first one to give credit where credit's due. But I'm good, bad, or indifferent. You're gonna get what I feel is right. Now, my idea of right may not be somebody else's idea, but then don't come around me. You don't have to say anything to me. You don't have to go out of your way to say anything. Like somebody said, oh, you wouldn't be saying that. It's easy for someone to say that got a free copy of the game. Bitch, I'd be saying it anyway.
Right.
Because I've never been on Twitter since I've been in the Madden community bitching about not getting something from EA, not getting codes. You know what I want from EA? I want good gameplay.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's their job. Their job is to make a good game. Their job isn't to give us shit for free. They're a business.
Right.
Their job is to make a good game. Would you now? Some people, I want free shit. The hell with the game. I just want free shit. No, I've never been a content guy. I love content, but I would much rather have mediocre content and great gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to play a good game. I care less about all the other stuff. So I would say the exact same thing. I've never been on Twitter. I didn't get a free game last year. I didn't get a free game the year before, and I wasn't on Twitter bitching and begging for codes, begging for the game. I just waited till it came out. Actually, I did get MUT rewards last year, but I didn't know about it until 2 weeks after the game came out when I had already purchased 9 EA accesses.
Yeah. You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with the way that they did it, but I'm not gonna take it
And
out
I gave
on
that
anybody.
copy away. If for chance I would have got a code, guess what? I would have gave it to somebody. You got people out here selling the shit for $100, $200
Really?
instead of standard edition. Yeah, you go on eBay or something selling Madden codes, and not to mention you got people out here that, when you say toxicity, people that don't even have codes are just trying to scam people for money.
Right, or likes. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on this weekend on Twitter.
Take your retweet, like, subscribe, football gif, your mother's maiden name, and I'll give it away later. Like, quit holding the shit hostage. Just give the shit away. Most of the time they're a streamer. Go on your stream. I got 5 EA access codes, 1 month EA access codes to give away from Mutthead as well.
Nice.
I gave 3 away to subs in a stream, and I gave 2 away to viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So find a way to give back. I mean, if I was some of these guys that make the money that they do and pull the amount of money they do in packs, if I had it that way, I would give a lot more. I would give out a lot more. But the fact is, I'm fucking broke father of 4, and I can't do it. So I try and do it. I try and do it in other ways. But these guys, and that's another thing I want to say. These guys that pull thousands and thousands of dollars in packs, and they give away coins, they give away cards, you ain't fucking Mother Teresa, okay? You're not giving out rice to hungry kids in Indonesia. All right? You're nobody. You're nobody. You're just a regular guy like me who plays Madden and just so happens to have the ability to give people coins, give people cards, give people training. Cool. But don't look for praise. Don't do it because you want a pat on the back or you want to be commended. Do it because you want to do it and makes you feel good. These people that do it and then expect something in return, like I can't mess with people like that. Like, do it because it's the right thing to do, not because you want something from it.
Yeah, there's a dark underbelly of all of this, of all of it. Like, where do all these coins come from? Where does all the money come from? And I think EA is probably aware of it, and I think it's all going to come to light in a couple of years. But there's I mean, nothing too bad, but I'm sure there's shit that happens that I'm not even aware of, that I'm not aware of. But I don't see how somebody can give away so much, and yeah.
Well, before, I don't know. I mean, I know you're an OG. I don't know if you were on Twitch or anything, but a few years back, there was a lot of people that made their name and made their community off of giveaways. Now, I'm really good friends with one of them. Mm-hmm. And I tell him shit to his face, too. I've had phone conversations with him. I tell him it to his face because that's just the type of person I am. If I'm going to be your friend, best believe you ask my opinion or you ask what I think, I'm going to tell you. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not going to coddle your feelings. I'd rather piss you off with the truth than lie to you, and then later on, I'm just not about that. So, but a couple years ago, the auction block and the trade block wasn't like it was. You could trade a card, you could do a giveaway, and some of the streamers like made games out of it. Like the dude named Cougar Rob, I couldn't stand the dude, but he did have a good way of making a game out of it, and getting his community involved and whatnot. But when the trade block went away and everything was nat, he went away. He was so upset that he couldn't draw people in and have people sub and donate to him in order at a chance at winning a card. Mm-hmm. So all these guys, there's these guys that made a community and made a name for themselves by giving people shit. Now that they don't have that, they have to find other ways to do it. They don't have the viewership. They don't have they don't have those views or those big streams anymore because it's not the same. But those people are upset about it. Well, then find another way. Find another way to keep your stream alive, so to speak. And I'm not throwing any shade. I'm not talking any shit. It's just the fact of the matter is you made your community on people that wanted free shit.
Right. And
now that you can't give out free shit, they're no longer there. But then you bitch about loyalty. You complain about nobody comes through. Well, that's because you're not giving away anything.
Right. So I don't mind the giveaways. People want to give away shit, go ahead. Like DC gives some cool stuff away.
That's different, though. That's
right.
Different.
Yep, exactly.
He's not giving away MUT cards. He's not making people sub to him for a chance at winning a card.
Right.
That's different.
Exactly. Yeah. But I try not to give stuff away. I don't give much away. I don't have like you, man. I'm broke. I'm going back to college. I don't have a job. I'm not going to give shit away because I also know too that the people that are going to be coming around for giveaways typically don't stick around whenever you're not giving something away. So, all right.
No amount of money or fame or any that stuff doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is honesty, loyalty, and respect.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Just come to the. Yep. Just come chill on the stoop, come kick it, and just be yourself. Don't come to me for. Trust me, people come to my stream and when's the giveaway? See you later, buddy. Have a good day.
See you, all right. Let's restart this. Oh. Okay, so you haven't hit level 50 yet, but the level grind's been real. I have hit level 50. I hit it in the way that you would anticipate. What's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like we've gotten to 52 quickly? Do you feel like it's going to get patched? Or is it something that you're going to do? And who do you think who found the I've been calling it an exploit. It's not an exploit, but whatever it is.
I think it was CC. I think it was the actual CC on Twitter or on YouTube.
Yeah.
CC. He's a YouTuber, Madden. He's an old OG like us, but I think he found it and he put out a video on it. I didn't know about it till 2 days ago. I wish I'd have known about it sooner. I would be at a 50, but that's EA's fault. I don't know if they do it purposely or if it's just something in the code or whatever it is, but you were able to do it last year too. Like there were certain instances where you could go into if you want to look, I don't punch myself in the dick for doing it, sitting here for hours just doing the same solo over and over and over and over again. Like I want to punch myself in the dick. Like I want to go play head to head. I want to do these other solos, bang out these other solos, but I find myself sitting here doing a solo for an hour at a time just to get one full bar of XP. If you want to put in the work to do it, go for it. I don't. Being at level 50 before the game actually drops is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. And you know what? If I see one of you bitching about when are we getting MUT level upgrade? When's it coming out? I swear to God, I'm going off on you. If you're at level 50 before the game drops and you bitch about when's the next season? When are we going to level 100? When's the next update? I'm going to go off on you. You grinded to get to your 50. Stand pat, sit at your 50 for a little while. Let the standard edition people catch up. All right? Just go do something else. But, I'm at a level 44. I just hit 44 earlier. The EA Access solos are going to come down tonight, I believe. So you have until tonight to do that EA Access solo. Now, it works in any solo, but the Brown solo, the very first solo in the EA Access solo, gives you the most XP. And all you have to do is replay it. Don't back out. Just replay it. Keep replaying it. Even if when you win the challenge, click on replay and just keep doing it, and it accumulates. Now, don't do it. I think somebody said it locked them out after like 250 tries. Why the hell are you doing it 250 times before you take a break?
Is that what the lock was?
Yeah, that's the next question.
I've been locked out twice. So I've been locked out of the Browns, and then I've been locked out of the Jags. I can't necessarily say I found it, but I found it on my own. And it starts from your own 10. So you get the extra 10 yards and you get the 110 XP.
But I
got
do it like
locked
I do it for like 10 or 15 times, and then I back out, go get my XP, and then jump back in. I think it like kind of resets it or refreshes it or whatever. But I
Yeah.
don't do it that many times in a row. I'll do it a handful. Plus, I can't do it for long, bro. I'd sit here and I'm like, God, I don't want to do this no more. Oh, XP, and then I start doing it again. So I do it like 10 to 15 times, and then I back out.
That's what. So I was
But
doing it for. I started around level 20, high 20s. Through the 30s, it took me about 7 to 12 minutes per level, and then you got to the 40s, it took me around 15 to 20, and then the higher 40s, it took me like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes a level. But I was doing a level each time, and I wouldn't get booted out. But I feel like the reason I got locked out on both was I had messed up some sort of sequence or something. I can't really remember exactly what it was, but it was something like leaving the game early, or I did something that I shouldn't have done on both of them. But I also did get locked out, and I'm still locked out.
Yeah, I haven't gotten locked out. Now sometimes like I'll try and get into a head to head. Like when I first start the level over, like I'm at the beginning of 44 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go play a couple head to head games to boost my XP and then go in and do it.
Yeah.
But after I end up doing the solo for a little bit, I'll try and get right into a head to head game, and it'll give me the game session no longer available thing, and I have to restart my game. So that's another thing probably that it messes with it. It messes with something in the server or whatnot or whatever it is. But
Did you ever do what was it? The squad battle solos or squad battles last year?
I started doing it at the end of the year when people started telling me, you got to do solo battles. There's a lot of coins in it.
Not solo, the squads. Because you know how you could start a squad battle and then back out to get your weekly credit? I don't know. Did you know that? You could start a squad battle last year, leave as soon as you entered. Yeah.
No. You talking about? Yeah, I didn't play squads. I think I might have played 2 squads games last year.
It was to complete an objective for the weekly objective. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but what would happen was I'd go into the rookie level, go into the squads, the game would start up, I'd leave after the kickoff, and then I'd go into the medium level, and I'd start it, and it'd fuck up the server somehow, and then I'd be locked out of the squads until I called EA to get back.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I had no idea about that.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. Yeah, level 50 super. It's crazy to be level 50 before the game.
And you get the full legend pack. So there's already legends on the block, and legends ain't even dropped yet.
I got Mel Blunt.
I'm hoping to get Ken Houston. That's what I'm hoping to get.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh shit. Store. Theme builders. Who you going after?
Who do I have? I think the only one I have.
The only one I have is Tyreek. Or Tariq.
I have yeah. Tariq Cohen is the one I have. Let me tell you something. When you guys get this card, if you guys get this card, Tariq Cohen, 87 overall. I've got what a X factor do I have on him?
Is it the
My
jukebox?
X factor on him is first one free. First one free is the X factor I have on him. High fake out rate on next juke, spin, or hurdle. It's a high fake out rate. Now, the ability I have on him is called Jukebox. Jukebox. That's how you activate your X factors. You gotta do some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Oh, did you get your Power Ranger suit in yet?
Yeah. Jukebox. Faster juke animations. Tariq Cohen with Jukebox on him. It might as well be Mutant League football. It might as well be NFL Street. It is ridiculous what you can do with him. He's got I don't know the thresholds. I haven't looked at the.
Have they been released?
I think they have. I think there's a spreadsheet somewhere on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now that you say that.
My Tariq Cohen has 86 speed, 87 acceleration, 91 agility, 75 carrying. He fumbles a little bit. 71 catching was good. 89 elusiveness, 82 break tackle. Right? And he's a little guy. His hold on, his spin move is 88. Pretty sure that meets the threshold. His juke move with I have zone run. I have forget which I think I have like tier 2 zone run. He has 92 juke move. A day 1 card with 92 juke move. And then you put jukebox on him. Like I'm telling you, don't just flick your stick for jukes and whatever. I'm talking rotate, like juke right, juke left, juke right, and then spin your stick in a circle, and you will be amazed at the shit he can do. You will be like, this is not Madden. It is something like you've never seen. Trust me.
It is amazing. So I'm gonna have to spend the money to get the damn shit up.
Now I want to get Darius Slay. Oh, I do have Adrian Amos too, because I pulled his power up, so I powered him up, and I got his. I did it with training.
Slay's a must-have. You were getting
Slay. I gotta get Slay, but I've already got 5 DBs. I don't have room for Slay.
Ooh, man,
I've already got crazy DBs. I've got the Lattimore. I powered him up. All the way. He's in the slot. I've got Sherman on the outside, powered up. The Ramsey on the outside. Byron Jones.
Damn.
And then I've also got Pat Pete powered all the way up.
Huh.
So I've got 6 DBs. So, but a lot of people are talking about the Slay though. So that might be when Byron Jones goes. I might get Slay.
The Slay's for real, for real. I've got the 83 Slay, and he plays as good as anybody that I've got.
But the good thing about these theme builders though is if you want to do solos, if you like playing solos, where's Rhino at? Where's you solo guys at?
Right.
You can do 10 of these without spending a dime. Well, you're gonna have to, training to power them up. But when you do their first solo, and you get these with the theme builder, the tokens, you can do 10 of them. You put the token in, you unlock their the stadium, their uniforms, and the coach. So if you want in the playbook. So if you want a playbook, you can put it in there. That's what I've done with mine, is to get playbooks. But and Cohen, because I want Cohen. But the first solo you do, they're full game solos. They go, I think it's 3 minutes, then 4 minutes, then 5 minutes. The longer you get into the theme builder solos. But the first solo you do, you get the power up card, and then later on, you get their core elite. Now it's Nat, but you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for the card off the block. If you want to do solos and you want to get 10 of these cards for free, all you got to do is do a bunch of solos. Now it takes about 5 or 6 hours probably to do a full theme builder. But
it
if you want
took
a card for free, no money spent, guys.
It only took me like 2.5 hours, but I was playing on 1 star and just going as fast as I could, except for the last challenge. I know I left some on the table with those stars, but man, I was just trying to get F through them. We do have some breaking news from Trigga. Update: Legendary missions, ultimate challenges, and sets are now available in Madden Ultimate Team. Thank you, Trigga. Woo woo! Content.
We need a breaking news. We need a breaking news thing.
We do. Man, I've got so much. I got so much up here that I still need to do for both these shits.
Oh, there it is. John Elway, Marcus Allen, Marvin Harrison, Larry Allen, Derek Brooks, Michael Strahan, Mel Blunt, Ken Houston.
Nice. Mel Blunt's a beast.
What else? Legend missions, ultimate challenges, more ultimate challenges. All right, the EA Access ones are still in there. Okay, so I can wait. Nope. Fuck.
What?
Can't get into the EA Access ones anymore. Oh wait, no, hold on. Never mind. Let me see if I can get into it.
The best one, what I think the best one is, and BK's got another one, but it's in the first theme builder, and then it is the deep routes or deep stakes or whatever subset, deep something, and then it's called tick for tat or this and that. It's with the Jaguars. It's on your own 10, but it's easy. Yeah, I thought it was easier than the other one.
Yeah, you only got to just put it on 1 star, put your fastest wide receivers on the outside, run 4 verticals, max protect, and when the receiver comes just below the DB, just lob it, catch. Come on, just keep doing it over and over.
I usually put it up right at about 30 yards, give or take 5, plus or minus. But that's hilarious. They took that shit down.
No, it's still up. I went into the I was in the wrong
gotcha.
one. You can't access it through hold on. You can't access it through missions. If you try and access the EA access solos through missions, you can't. But if you go to play and then challenges, then you can access them. So
Okay.
it's still up.
Cool. Cool. Kip, I was watching this weekend during your tournaments. Oh, fuck. Come on, get this up. Come on. During your tournaments in my MLB league, I won my first game, and then I waited around for 3 days to get my second round. Got contacted. I just forfeited the game. I had lost all hype. How'd your weekend go?
I got first rounded in both of them. So, I last year in the NBL Access tournament, I made it to the finals and lost to a pro player, Fitzmagic. I lost to him in the finals. This year I was hyped for it because they put it on both consoles. Last year was just Xbox, obviously, because PlayStation didn't get EA access till this year. But I was hyped for this tournament because I like those guys. Those are good guys over there. A lot of prior military guys over there. I'm prior military myself, and that charity that they raise all that money for is a great charity.
Yeah.
So I was excited for it, and then I got put in the content creator bracket again, which is the bracket I got put in last year. I beat some pretty good players last year to make it there. Quite a few of who are competitive players. This year, my first round matchup was against a really, really good player. He'll probably make a name for himself this year, I believe. And I'm not just saying that because I lost him, but he's a really Zay. Zay Guat. He's a police officer in Charlotte.
I feel like I've seen his name around.
But we know each other through Twitter and through Twitch and whatnot. I don't know him personally. I just know he's a police officer in Charlotte.
Nice.
So I think he signed up for the Panthers Club Series, and I did Panthers Club Series the last 2 years. This year I signed up for the Eagles Club Series. Now, there's a lot of competition in the Eagles Club Series. Dubby and Figgy and Noonan, and there's a couple other guys that are probably going to sign up for it too. So I just wanted to play for the Eagles. Not if I qualify, I qualify. If I don't, I don't. My thing is I love competitive Madden. A lot of people don't like competitive Madden because of it. They think it's the same play over and over, and it's it's boring and whatever. I love it. I love two people of equal talent going at it, and it's a chess match and everything else. But so I lost that game, but I was in Mutthead's first Friday Night Football, and I got matched up with Joe Rice. And if you got anybody that knows anything about competitive Madden, you know who Joe Rice is. He's really, really good. He's like Skimbo type pedigree. He's in a crew with Kiv, and he's mixed in with a lot of really, really good pros. He's won Texans Club Series. He's a really good player. I believe I got cheated, and he beat me on a last second field goal, beat me by 3. So I can hold my own when it comes to Madden. I'm not on that level. I used to be on that level way back in the day. Going to underground tournaments and whatnot. I'm not on that level anymore, but I still have fun competing. I still have fun playing good players. Like if I sit here and lock in, I'm a different Madden player when I sit here and lock in than when I'm streaming. So when I'm streaming, it's all about chatting, interacting, and being entertaining. Now, but when I sit here and lock in, I'm a different breed. There's different things I can do with Madden, but I ended up losing both games. But nonetheless, man, I was just glad to be playing competitive Madden, playing against good players, see where I stand. And, who knows? If I qualify, I qualify. If I don't, I don't. It's just going to be about having fun and enjoying the game and entertaining people.
Yeah. I think, just watching from the outside looking in, they both ran a pretty good tournament. The NBL guys are super nice. They ran a great project. Maybe a little too
there's
nice.
a lot of hands. There's a lot of hands in that with production and graphics, and they do a really good job.
Yeah, they do a good job.
And then Mutthead is Mutthead. Mutthead is
oh yeah.
Mutthead is looking to do some really good things with or without EA, and it looks like EA is on board with Mutthead. So Mutthead's looking to up their game this year. So
who is Mutthead?
Mutthead, yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what they've got planned. No clue.
Well, I know here shortly they're doing the top 6 from Friday Night Football from Madden 19 will be playing in a Mutthead tournament for 10 grand.
So, oh, nice. Just the top 10?
The top 6. Top 6
top
guys.
6.
Yeah.
That'll be entertaining to see.
And Mutthead, and they put on a tournament every Friday night where the winner gets $1,000. So
right. I'd like to try to get in one this year, but probably won't.
They should do a little. They should. We need somebody that would like to cater, like have tournaments for the non-pro, you know, like I think DC played in one of the Friday Night Footballs for the community. Now you could be a content creator and be really good at the game, but you can also be a content creator and be an absolute trash at the game.
Right.
So I would love to see the trash content creators play against each other in a tournament. Like I don't know, give them a T-shirt or something. I don't know, but I would love to see 2 bad Madden players play each other and see what happens.
Yeah.
Play for a prize or something to see if somebody can really. Just to get that feeling of playing somebody for something rather than just some coins.
Yeah, to create some excitement.
Yeah.
It's something that I would do. I mean, I'm not any good. I could go out and hold my own, but I might win a game or 2 games. But I would play as hard as I could if there was something worth attaining at the end. So I think it's a good idea. Once you do that, once you hold that tournament, Cat, you know everybody.
I'm not funding it.
Good point.
We could crowdfund it.
We could crowdfund it, yeah. So that's it. Oh shoot. So that's it as far as the topics that we have. There's a lot going on with the release. There's a lot of information, a lot of content that's being put out right now. For the sake of not being redundant, I didn't really want to get into any of that today. We can definitely get into it at a later show. But I'd like to keep this more about opinion as opposed to like, hey, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, there's plenty of boring YouTubers out there that do 10-minute and 1-second videos on content.
Yeah. So we are in the Deep Crossers portion of the show where our chat, guys, it's open to you. Do you guys have any questions for Keperai or anything that you'd like us to discuss or to give our opinion on? Go. It's been a lot of Q&A over the last couple days, though, to be honest. I had Jake Bug from Last Chance U on this morning. It was just question after question. So
people are still going on Twitter about the codes.
Yeah.
Like, look, I get it, right? They changed it up. They're doing it through Twitter. They did it. It was better with an email or FedEx or okay. Well, you still weren't guaranteed a copy.
Right. There were less copies going out then.
You still were chosen randomly. You weren't. It wasn't a guarantee.
Did you see that the games on Madden are in? Well, there's a workaround setting your Xbox to Australia.
People have said that for years. I've never done it. I don't know if it's even true.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's the best player in the game? Who do you think is the best player in the game right now? Give me your top 3.
Shazier. You can get him to a 90 with training. He's a captain. You get the Mutt level 11. You get his cap. You get to choose your captain. I took Shazier because they're not giving him another card the rest of the year. And if you have to use the captain to upgrade the later legends, then I'll do that. I'll trade him back in or whatever. But I don't. Shazier, you got to have Shazier, man. Madden's not Madden without Shazier. So you got Shazier. On offense, the Tariq Cohen is just disgusting. I keep going back to Tariq Cohen with jukebox and first one's free. I'm telling you, man. It's insane. I sit here chuckling about it because I'm picturing my mind when I'm playing these kids in head-to-head, and I'm just like, it's like Tecmo Bowl. Like you just run up and down and make defenders dive at you and just run all the way to the end zone. It's great.
I'm excited. I'm gonna have to fucking go blow my coin.
But and then Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman powered up. Richard Sherman powered up. He's only got 80 speed powered up without sprinter or any type of speed. put to him. He's got 91 zone. Like, he jumps everything. Any ball that is thrown near him, he goes and gets that thing.
No shit.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It is ridiculous. Power up a Richard Sherman, and just put him in a cloud or just put him in any type of zone. And if that ball, your opponent will eventually not throw the ball to his side of the field.
Yeah. So I got to go with Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt is a beast. He's fast. Tyreek Hill, must have if you like to throw anything that opens up other than like a quick out or anything like that. Some crossers, or he does have a pretty nice curl, and then he's nice on the curl whenever you can get the catch and then you can break it off. On defense, I haven't played with everybody, but I am liking Khalil Mack. He's pretty beastly. He's not great in coverage, but he is damn good at ball pursuit.
Fletcher Cox with Fearmonger is pretty good too.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right, next question. Would a theme team be better than just putting the best player at each position? I'd say no, probably not right now because there's not enough cards out. Go ahead.
I haven't done the full Eagles theme team, but I'm pretty sure the Eagles can almost get 50. But now you're gonna have some lower level cards, obviously. But theme teams are going to be nasty this year. The further we get into the game and the better cards come out for these teams, theme teams are going to be disgusting. They really are, with the abilities and the boost you get for theme teams. It's probably going to be better than 19. I thought 19 was good. It's probably going to be even better.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be even better this year.
I definitely think it's a good idea if you're going no money spent and you don't feel like dicking with the market or anything like that. But, I saw a lot of good-looking theme teams last year, even early on in the year. I didn't go that way. I play Ultimate Team to not have a specific team, but to play with different players. I respect the theme team way.
Yeah, I mean, being an Eagles fan and just loving the Eagles, I'm going to do it anyway. I normally eventually do. If I stay on the game the whole year, I'll eventually have an all-Eagles team and be playing weekend league and head-to-head with an all-Eagles team just because it's fun playing with your favorite team. It's fun playing with the guys who are on your favorite team. So, and then especially with Legends. If I get a Randall Cunningham, oh, my God. He'll be. I get a Randall Cunningham.
He's coming this year.
When I get Randall Cunningham, he will be my quarterback until the next Randall Cunningham comes out.
Yeah, I see that Cunningham jersey behind you.
Yeah, this is the one this is my first ever Eagles jersey I got when I was a kid for Christmas.
That's cool.
But no, I love Randall Cunningham, Brian Dawkins. Obviously, they're my 1A, 1B favorite Eagles of all time.
Here's some trivia. Oh, go ahead. Finish that.
I want to. What did Trigger ask? Okay, yeah, because I want to get to the Black James Bonds question because I feel attacked.
All right, we'll get there in a second. Or do you want to get to it right now?
No, go ahead. Let's.
Trigger says, "How do you feel about a bunch of Xbox guys changing over to PS4 now? Since folks say PS4 Madden is sweet." I haven't heard that.
It's the same. How many belt winners, consecutive belt winners are from PS4?
How many?
Like 4. The last 4 belt winners are from PS4. 4 or 5.
The only thing I ever hear about the two different consoles is that people leave Xbox to go to PlayStation because there's less competition over there. That doesn't necessarily mean the best, but as far as quantity goes,
I think outside there's good players on PS4. Trust me, I play them every week when I'm playing weekend league. It's no cakewalk.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
A couple guys did come back, over from Xbox PS4. I think Clef is on PS4 now. Joel's back on PS4. He was always on PS4, then went to Xbox. He came back to PS4. So yeah, there's some guys. Madden's Madden, man. You're either good or you're not. And I think on Xbox overall, I think the competition is better.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, outside the top 100 maybe. But in the top 100 on PS4, you're playing like the cream of the crop when you're playing.
Sure.
You're going to play Skimbo, you're going to play Kiv, you're going to play obviously on Xbox you can play W and Problem and
yeah.
But I don't see the difference in it. I really don't. You're going to play good players on
you play both, so you'd actually have a good.
You're going to play good players on both.
Yeah.
I'm
It
not
only makes
scared to
sense.
go over to X. I'm not scared to go over to Xbox, and then I'm gonna come. Like, I'm not on PS4 because PS4 is easier. I'm on PS4 because I actually enjoy the PS4 more as far as the way the controller feels. I have big
Yeah.
hands, don't get me wrong, but I just like how the PS4 controller feels in my hands as opposed to the Xbox controller.
I don't disagree.
Plus,
There's something.
I have an Xbox One X and a PS4 Pro, and I think the PS4 Pro runs a little bit smoother than the Xbox One X.
What about the image?
It's about the same. The imagery is about the same.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel that content creators or influencers should be able to get the game early due to statuses in the community? I do. I agree. I believe they should, and I think that was one thing that EA messed up on. Instead of giving, I think it was Teddy Bridgewater, somebody on Twitter, giving away like 100 copies. You could have given. There wasn't even 100, and I'm sure that reached a few thousand people. But there isn't even 100 streamers that streamed in the last 3 months. If you'd have given those guys a copy and let them have it early and just let them feel special, you'd accomplished quite a bit, and you'd have got a lot of free marketing, a lot more free marketing than what you did by giving some sports writers some mediocre pro copies. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm not saying this because I got a free copy or anything, but I definitely think depending on the size of the content creator. Look at Ninja got paid $1 million to stream Apex for a week, and look at all the people that were playing Apex just because now I don't think it lasts as long. I think people are still playing Apex, but whatever. I'm trying to rationalize people getting the game for free. If you have an audience, what's it? If you have an audience now, again, I agree with you. Like those 100 copies, like Teddy Bridgewater, who that?
Right.
Teddy Bridgewater, like give 50 copies to J-Dub. Let some eyes from the community get on J-Dub or get now, don't get me wrong, now the Twitter world and the Twitch world of Madden is probably not that big as opposed to people that don't know about Twitch or don't have Twitter or not on social media. It's not that big. But you get giving some other streamers some of these copies. That's a way for that streamer to get that content creator to get discovered. Like, oh, he's giving away a copy. Let's go. I want the copy. I want to go see if I can win Madden for free. But what if the content creator's a good human being, or he's entertaining, or that helps grow the brand as a whole too. That just gets more eyes on the game.
Yeah.
So, because somebody on Twitter could be like, oh, well, I don't have Twitch, but they're giving away copies on Twitch. Let me make a Twitch account.
Yeah.
Let me go on there, and then the retention. The more eyes on the game, the better. So, of course, I agree with, content creators getting the game for free, depending on the level of their audience and whatnot as well.
Right. You can't give it to everybody, right? But you can.
Yeah, you can't give it to everybody.
The Madden community is small enough to where, and as many copies as I've seen go out, I don't give a shit that I didn't get a copy. I don't give a shit that they don't think I'm special enough. I know what I can do. I know what I can create, and I'm not going to create it because you guys didn't give me a copy. So,
yeah, I would feel the same way even if I didn't get a copy. And I didn't get a copy because I'm just this great grand streamer and content creator. I got a copy because they invited me to play in Friday Night Football. They keep inviting me to Friday Night Football. I guess they keep inviting me to Friday Night Football. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if it's because I'm a name and I draw more different people, because I'm the only non-pro that gets invited to those damn things.
Oh, right.
I don't know why. I'm the only non-pro.
You're fun to watch.
Every time I get in that tournament, I face a pro. Now, I've almost beaten a couple of them. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I can hold my own. Maybe they're just wanting me to get a win under my belt. I don't know. I almost beat K-Mac, who's won multiple Friday Night Footballs. He's won a club series. I almost beat Joe Rice the other day. I almost beat Sia. I almost beat a couple of these guys. So, I don't know if they're going to continue inviting me. I doesn't matter if they do or not. But that's the only reason I got the copy. EA didn't give me the copy. Mutthead gave me the copy.
Right.
So it wasn't EA. EA didn't give me any codes to give away on Twitch like they gave Game Changers and some of these other YouTubers and content creators that they're going to play the game for a week and then they're not going to play it. So, it is
That's
what it
another
is.
thing.
I feel the same way even if I didn't get a free copy.
Yeah. You know, don't get me wrong. I'd like to be a game changer. I don't understand how the whole system works, but I know that there are so many. I don't know. It's hard for me to understand the rationale behind giving someone special treatment that only gives you a few months of attention. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know. I'd like to sit in on a board meeting whenever these guys make
Again,
these
it's probably
decisions
because of their reach and their audience. Those type of people. Now your
Yeah.
game changer. Well, your game changer. And I just found out recently that you cannot announce that you're a game changer anymore. You're not allowed. Apparently you're not. They made them all take it out of their Twitter bios. They made it take it out of all their bios on any social media. You are not allowed to. You are not allowed to openly tell people you're a game changer.
I wonder.
I have no idea why.
Then what's the point of being a game changer if you aren't like a model game changing citizen or whatever?
But game changer is supposed to be a bridge between the community and the developers and EA.
Yeah.
So Trumpet Monkey and Director Seach, they're game changers, but they won't tell you they are.
Yeah.
Like it was I think they were flown to EA Play. They won't tell you they were. They won't tell you they were, but when you watch their videos are prefaced with this video is brought to you by the EA Game Changers program. So they're game changers, but they won't tell you they are. Like I tried asking them on Twitter and they wouldn't tell me that they were. Why would you not tell me you're a game changer if you're a game changer?
Yeah. I don't know. There's weird shit that goes on. There's a lot that I don't understand. You know, in the corporate world, in the business world, important people trying to put the fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. People suck people's dicks, and it's a stupid decision for the long-term validity of whatever you and your position are. So the guy who ever made the decision to give the Teddy Bridgewater games, like, what the fuck are you thinking, dude? You're completely disconnected to the actual community, because I don't give a fuck, and I know that 99% of the other people that don't give a shit about whatever team the New Orleans Saints, they don't give a shit about Teddy Bridgewater, whatever he's doing either. So I don't know. There's some weird decisions. I've been in marketing meetings and some very high decision-making meetings, and you know, I don't know what the hell's going on. I know that it makes them feel special by getting other special people involved, and they're missing the mark because the other special people involved are not their target market. There we go.
Yeah, I'm done trying to figure out the method behind the madness that is EA.
Giving a shit.
And it's not just Madden either. It's EA as a whole. It's not just Madden. So for you guys that only play Madden, you think it's just the Madden team or it's just the Madden developers. It's not. The developers aren't the people to attack, but they're the ones we see. They're the ones on the front line. So they're the people we know of. Like Andrew Wilson, the CEO or whatever the hell his title is at EA. Mm-hmm. All these decisions come down from them. And if these people want jobs, yes sir, master,
yes sir,
yes sir.
Yeah,
they're not gonna. They need a job. They work for EA. They're not gonna, like, any of us in here. If you're at a job and you're told to do something, if you want your job, guess what? You're gonna do it.
Right.
So that's why I don't like. I may be sarcastic and I'll joke around and I'll post memes on Twitter and but it's all for a laugh. It's just I lighten the mood with things with laughter and try and make jokes about things. But I will never attack a developer. I'll never personally attack a developer. I'll never personally attack nobody. Even the CEO of EA, I'd never do that. He's an asshole, and he only cares about making shareholders happy, but that's his job too.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. Your camera froze.
It is what it is. I'm old enough to realize that too. He climbed up on me. I don't know what's wrong with him. But that's what it's about. Their business. I just want to play Madden. Just make a good game. I just want to play Madden. All the other shit, you worry about it. But I just want to play Madden.
Right. Okay. Here's the next question. What is the best part of the game you are enjoying the most? Best part of the game that I'm enjoying the most is just new content. Not a whole
Yeah,
lot.
I don't know if there's one specific thing. Um, I'll tell you the one thing that I hate, and even though they're fun to use and it's funny and you can sit over here and hee ha ha about it, but when an X Factor is abused on you, it's not fun. I don't like these X Factors. I don't like it one bit.
No, I think it's game breaking, to be honest. I think it's going to break it, and it's going to be another shitty. I came to the realization, I think it was yesterday, that we're going to have another rough year. Mark my word. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just it's sad. It's sad to even think about that. Like I'm not a pessimistic person. I'm not a, you know, I'm not pessimistic or optimistic. I could be cautiously optimistic, and that's what I was even going into this year when all the blogs and all the stuff was coming out. I was cautiously optimistic.
I was just gonna say, you said it as soon as they released the information. Go ahead, finish that thought.
Yep. As soon as they released all the information on these X Factors and everything, I was like, oh boy, here we go. While it's fun, like I said, while it's fun to play with, and it's not football. It's not like, oh, we wanted to set the stars apart from the stars and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. You can set the stars above. You can set the stars apart from the rest of what's on the field, but short of them turning into a freight train, like there being an animation where it turns into a train and you just see them run into the end zone or something like that. Like it's borderline crazy, and it's day one. So imagine what Tariq Cohen's going to be like. Imagine what Tariq Cohen and Patrick Mahomes that can get bazooka and all these other guys that get these X Factors and abilities. Imagine what they're going to be like when they're when a better card comes out. It's gonna. I can't wait to see it. I really can't wait to see it, but I know I'm gonna be pissed off because it's just not football to me.
Yeah, I'm disappointed after the first few days and seeing it in action and seeing how many people are breaking it and people are making videos, and it's just like, oh my god. The game's not even released yet and we're having to deal with this. Maybe they might have an update that's going to fix it, but this concept is too deep ingrained into the programming for this year. They're not going to be able to do anything to fix it.
Nope. It's just going to get more and more OP. The cards are going to get more and more ridiculous. You're going to see. Well, I'm telling you. You guys remember like Tecmo Bowl, the way it pans to like a zooming like with. It's gonna get crazy. Like it's wizardry. It's exactly what it is. It's wizardry. It's not. It's Yu-Gi-Oh. It's Magic. It's Pokemon. It's Dragon Ball Z. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get even worse the better these cards get.
Yeah. Is there anything you think EA should fix about the game? I think we just kind of talked about that, right? The X Factors.
Yeah, but like we said, you can't fix it unless you just completely take them out. Which I thought for sure that they were thinking about. I guess they went against it when Jake Stein put the poll up on Twitter about we're thinking about delaying abilities and X Factors till later on in the year. Well, apparently they didn't because they're there. So
unless they lock them up at the game release.
Yeah. The only thing I think should be fixed is now some zones don't play the zone they're supposed to. I don't like
Deep Blues.
Deep Blues, a lot of these zones don't play what they're supposed to. I think purples finally play what they're supposed to. I think purples.
I'm still seeing some purples that are playing too far off, like a fucking 12 and 15 yards, man. I don't know if it's
that has to do a lot with route concepts too. So there's a lot of route concepts that will break every coverage. That's just that's what happens. You just see what I'm seeing right now, labbing some things. So you're good if you can't score
labbing with us. I mean, you don't have to do today, but like in the future.
What as what?
Just,
on the
like
podcast?
Save some Premiere, like Premiere something that you labbed up.
Sub only podcast.
We could do that. That'd be fun.
Not doing that shit. But what was I gonna say? Fumbles are very.
God.
Fumbles need to be toned down. But then they're gonna say, "Oh, well, you can give yourself up. Don't take a hit. You won't fumble." Okay.
Fuck that. I hate that. I hate that response. Don't.
Bro, I hate when I kick the ball off to start a game and my opponent goes down before I can hit stick them. Yeah. You pussy.
Yeah, play the fucking game, man.
And I'm thinking to myself, well, if I don't want to fumble, I guess I got to give myself up too.
Oh, it's so stupid. They're, I'm seeing and we talk. I don't know if it's the DDA or whatever element is in the game that fucks with the speed ratings and all that shit. I was hoping they were going to fix that this year, but they're not. I couldn't chase down a 77 speed Anthony Barr after a pick with Saquon Barkley or 90 speed Torrey Holt. And I caught him at the 50, and then they ran in lockstep into the end zone. Just fucking great. Like, what?
That's the inability to tackle somebody when you're in their hip pocket. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And then all you got to do, and I'm serious. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm pointing out facts.
Yeah.
If a running back gets to the edge, and you're on his heels, you're in his hip pocket, you can't tackle him. You can't hit conservative tackle, and then if you dive, it gives you like this little fall forward dive. You can't tackle him, and then all they got to do is wiggle a little bit. It's like Tecmo Bowl. I'm serious. You know how in Tecmo Bowl you run up and down to get the defenders to dive at you, or
the swerve is back.
The swerve is back too. When you would cut in Tecmo Bowl, the defender would slow down. That's exactly what happens in Madden. If you're behind somebody or in their hip pocket and they swerve a little bit, all they got to do is swerve a little bit. You can't tackle them. You might as well just put your controller down because they're going in the end zone. You can't tackle them.
Well, hopefully they're taking all this feedback and they're going to fix some shit. Also on the PC version, anything outside of the Xbox controller is not working. PlayStation 4 controllers, SCUF controllers, all the third-party controllers aren't working.
Oh, even with an adapter? Don't you have to have an adapter, right?
No. They all work now on PC. They all worked fine on 19. I've tested them all. I've got a SCUF and a PlayStation controller, and neither of them work in 20, and they both work in 19. Which is, I don't know. That's got to be an easy fix, I would assume. How many folks?
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's a pass lead, but if you pass lead it to the outside, click on your receiver, swerve in and swerve out. That's a swerve. I'm not talking about anything. When you pass lead the ball the outside shoulder, and you click when the ball's in the air, click on your receiver, swerve into your defender, swerve out. That's swerve.
How many folks you guys think will be up all night on Madden? A ton of people. I know I have my 3 Starbucks acai drinks coming home.
I'm not getting anything in chat.
I'm up. I'm up like 20 minutes ago. Still going down. Are you gonna stay up tonight for the release?
Probably.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's stay up, man. So is it gonna be midnight Eastern?
Yeah, midnight Eastern. I'm probably gonna stream. I'm probably gonna be streaming through the night.
Ooh, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be lurking. But yeah, I definitely think a lot of people, especially all the Jonesers, all the crackheads that haven't gotten to play or created the extra accounts on Xbox, and then everybody on PlayStation, they're gonna be up.
I mean,
tonight.
you got to be on too to see for the market and whatnot. See if you can't snipe some cards because people might be pulling cards tonight and putting them up for cheap.
Fuck yeah, they are.
So, just because they want to make coins.
Yeah, definitely they will be. I'm reading through the chat.
But the biggest thing to me with Madden, especially being on Twitch and being the person I am, is just being back with the fellas, just being back in people's. Because I'm in other people's streams and other people's chats more than I stream myself. So, even with the amount of streaming I've done over the last few days, like I still spend way more time in other people's streams and other people's chats than I do streaming myself. So, just being back in the community and being back and chilling with people in chats and chilling with certain streamers and it's my social life, really. It's my social life. And as corny as that may sound,
I think
I'm a 38-year-old
for
father,
everybody
so
in here, buddy.
this is my social life.
Yeah. Did you hear me say that? I think that goes for the majority of, especially the people that are in here right now.
Yeah, but they won't admit it.
Shit,
I have a life. No, the fuck you don't. I see you in chats too, just as much as I am.
Yeah.
You don't have no fucking life.
Speaking of that, another thing that needs to be fixed is they don't have the borderless window on windowed borderless on PC. What that is, because I have two monitors. So on the monitor, whenever you have your primary program up, and that's usually Madden, I have to like click out, and it'll go through like a flicker screen if I want to talk or do something in a window of another program. So I can't sit there and fucking chat with anybody while I'm playing Madden without stepping out of the Madden game. Dude, that is just fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
That was fixed 15 years ago with every other computer game. No shit, no lie.
Oh, hey, another thing. How the hell is it we're still dealing with the Cowboys uniforms being light uniforms at home and dark when they're away? How can you not fix that shit?
Yeah,
again,
right. They're real home uniforms.
If you're a shitty Cowboys fan, you put on your home jerseys, they're white, and you're going to play against if I'm the away team, you're the home team.
Right.
I got light colored jerseys on, so do you. If I'm the home team and you're the away team, you got dark jerseys, I got dark jerseys. How the hell can't they fix that?
Yeah. I don't know. You'd think it'd be something simple. How do y'all feel about Torrey Holt and Tyreek being unstoppable right now?
I got to get Tyreek because I'm about to get 90 Torrey Holt, and that card does look disgusting. So I got to get
both.
I've got Slot-O-Matic. I've got Slot-O-Matic as one of the abilities in Torrey Holt. I can't wait to use him when he's all powered up.
Yeah.
And he's at that 90 overall with Slot-O-Matic.
Mm-hmm. I don't. We have these cards every year. Even 5 years ago, there's cards that the X card is the fastest card. It just so happens now that the fastest cards are also some of the best route running cards. I don't know, man.
Tyreek Hill is a freakish athlete, man. When he's on the field, he is damn near unstoppable. So
yeah.
I mean, you got a game plan. If you go up against somebody, they've got a Tyreek. Guess what? Guess what you're game planning for when you're playing them in Madden? You're looking to stop that Tyreek Hill card.
Yeah.
So having Tyreek Hill and Torrey Holt at the same time, that's pretty OP. So
how do you stop that card?
I haven't faced a powered up Tyreek yet, I don't think. Or if I have, I haven't noticed him.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he's got what him powered up has what? Does he have 90 speed, 91 speed?
He's got
90.
I think he's got 89.
I know his core elite has 89, so I would assume it's like 90. And then the Torrey Holt card has 90 speed, so
90.
I honestly don't think with the BDA and the stuff like that. I don't know, man. I don't want to sound too much like an ass, but I don't think it really matters. I really don't. Like you said, you got guys that are 10 less speed catching up to your guy running step for step, and so yeah. I mean, unless you're pressing Tyreek Hill and he gets off the line and and he beats you on a fade or a streak or something.
I'm getting frustrated with the playing cover 3, cover 4, and Tyreek getting behind me on a post. It's just like, fuck, man. You just got to user it. You just have. That's the only answer. Just user it.
Look, user the deep corner. User a deep crosser. That's all you got. Because that's what everybody's still doing. It. Everybody's still running deep corners. Everybody's still running deep crossers. So, the route concepts. A lot of people's route concepts. You have a drag, and in, a deep corner, or a fade. I mean, that's. And the more and more you play, the more and more later you get in a game, you know your opponent's tendencies, you know what routes he likes, you know what plays he likes. So it's nothing you can't defend if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, scheme over team is what they say. I think it's the truth. Any other questions? No, you don't.
For the most part, I think.
Yeah. Depends on what percentile. Thoughts on them taking away previous play? I feel like some games I get to see previous play, and then some games I haven't.
It all depends on your settings. I have it on competitive, so I rarely ever get previous play.
I got you.
So, but I think if you put it on a lower difficulty, I think you get it every time, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't tested it out, but that'd be something to look into. I have mine set on competitive, so I rarely ever get, like I said, a previous play.
Yeah.
So if you want to see previous play, change your settings, see if that works. Because I honestly don't know. I haven't done it.
I'll try it. That's a good suggestion. Any glitch plays yet? It's pretty much the same stuff as last year, right? From what I'm seeing.
I've tried some of the same cover 3 and cover 4 beaters. I don't think cover 3 and cover 4 beaters are as prevalent. I think they might have done something with that. Now cover 2 is easy to beat with certain route concepts. I've tried some of the same route concepts to beat cover 4 and cover 3. They haven't quite panned out. Maybe that's just because I don't have the proper player running that route, or I'm still testing things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my two beaters that I used a lot last year have not worked so far. So I've got to do a little more testing with them.
Yeah, I think if people line up correctly, a lot of mine are getting shredded.
Plus you have the in coach adjustments now, you can either be default, you can be base aligned or man aligned. I'm playing with that too to find different setups and stuff, messing with the coach adjustments and the different adjustments to get blitzes home and stuff. So that's going to be another thing too that could be game breaking, is whether or not you're how you have, like, say I have my coaching adjustments set to automatically base align. That may be one less setup, or that may be part of the setup in a blitz getting free.
Right.
Or if I have it set to default, or if I have it set to base align and it's a different kind of setup and a different type of adjustment. So that could be game breaking as well.
Yeah. Streaks are kind of glitchy. Over the tops are kind of glitchy right now.
Wheel route.
Yeah.
Get in bunch, max protect, and motion out your bunch receiver. Snap the ball. He gets a little burst around the edge and
just takes off.
He's got some speed. He's beating that corner. If you throw it just right, it's indefensible by the computer. Now, I've been playing guys that know it's coming, and they'll take their user and go over there, and then you just find a different route. You just find a different read. Make sure you have a check down or whatever. So
I'll usually keep that tight end in the route, let him run his mini wheel. I'm not sure what the route is, but he's somewhat open. Yeah, that's all I can really think of.
Are you adjusting the new? I'm good with them now. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I'm good with it now.
It took me about 2 days. 3 days. It took me about 3 days. And it depends on how fast I'm trying to make my adjustments. Did you get that all blitz or blitz out thing figured out?
I think it was. If you move your defensive line, you got to hit left on the D-pad. Sometimes I'll hit right on the D-pad thinking I'm shifting them. When in actuality, if you hit left on the D-pad and then right on the D-pad in your defensive line adjustment, it will make you run commit to the right. I think that's what I was doing.
Okay.
So you have to hit left on the D-pad and then left on your left stick, not the D-pad. So if you hit left on the D-pad and right on the D-pad to adjust your line, you're run committing to the right.
Ooh.
It's no longer like left on the D-pad and then down on the right stick to run commit, because the right stick was run or pass commit, right? So if you hit left on the D-pad and down on the right stick, that's crashing your line down. It's no longer run commit. It's crashing your line down. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but muscle memory, the more you do it, the better you'll get. And mess with it in solos. Mess with your adjustments in solos so that when you get into head-to-head, your muscle memory, your muscle memory, you'll get it down. It's going to be a little bit awkward at first, but you'll get it down.
Adjustments. Any other questions, guys? Are you going to stream?
Yeah, but not right away. I got to go take a leak and see what the kids are up to.
Get your life in order.
Yeah, get the house in order, because I've been on here, so God knows what they've been doing.
How long you got your boys with you?
Well, during the summertime, we have all the kids every other week at a time.
Oh, nice.
And then during the school year, my son from my ex-wife, I have him every other weekend during the school year, and then extended breaks or holidays. But during the summer, during the school year, we have her kids every other week because their dad lives close by. My ex-wife lives like an hour and a half away, so that's why I don't get my son as often as I'd like to during the school year. But we have all the kids. We always have a break. Like every other week during the school year, it's just me, her, and the baby. So
Nice.
it's nice. We get a little bit of a break every now and then.
Yeah.
But right now, we got all of them. Right now, I got all 4 children. Well, my daughter's in the hospital with her boyfriend with his mom, or grandma.
Hopefully.
But I've
everything's
got all the
okay.
boys. All the boys are here.
What do you think about doing a raid for old Zan?
Zan?
Yeah,
Let's see. Zan don't need our raid.
that's true. He's got 150
Let's see.
people in there. Who else is on?
Let's see. Clue?
How do you spell it?
XKLUE.
There he is. All right, fellas. This is going to wrap up this week's show. Kep, thanks for showing up, man. When do you want to do this again?
Yeah. I'd say we do it once a week for now.
Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
So,
You got a lot of stuff going on with school and life, and I'm
yeah, I'm finishing
Streaming.
up. So we'll NOT or out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Yeah. When's the next out of bounds?
A few days, maybe. What's today? Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. Any day you prefer?
No, I don't care.
Okay, we'll let you guys know. Thanks everybody for
Let you
showing
know-
up. Go ahead, Kev.
Let you know via Twitter. Make sure you guys follow all the social medias.
Yep. And here in the next, like Kev said, I have been pretty busy with school and whatnot. I'll be able to get everything wrapped up on a nice, pretty bow with closings and whatnot. So what I'm going to do, Kev, is I'm going to... Actually, we can talk about that later. Let's go ahead and give Clue the raid.
Guys, make sure you give Clue a follow, man. Good dude, man. He supports a lot of Madden streamers in the community. I know you've seen him around. But appreciate you guys coming out, man. I'll see you guys later on stream if you come through my stream, and if you don't, blow me.
Later. We got a 10-second runoff here. Thanks for showing up. That's this week's version of OT with OGs. Later. Good work. Good show.